The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is getting a lot of attention lately, and for good reason. People were talking about a rumor that it might use a weaker version of Qualcomm's top chip, a version with only 7 cores instead of the usual 8 that had many Samsung fans worried. But now the good news is here. Those rumors were wrong. Samsung has confirmed that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will use the full version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite for Galaxy, which has 8 powerful cores, just like the Galaxy S25 series. So you'll get the same strong performance with the Fold 7 as you would with Samsung's best regular phones. Let's take a step back for a second. The idea of a 7-core chip wasn't totally crazy. Foldable phones have less space inside, so it's harder to manage heat when the phone gets hot. People thought maybe Samsung would choose a slightly weaker chip to help with cooling. That way, the phone wouldn't overheat during gaming or heavy use. Also, Qualcomm actually does make a special 7-core version of this chip for foldable phones. So when rumors came out, many people believed them. It sounded like Samsung might lower the performance a bit to avoid heat problems, especially with that big foldable screen. But if that really happened, fans would not have been happy. The Galaxy Z Fold series is Samsung's most premium foldable phone. It starts at around $1,799, and when you're spending that kind of money, you expect everything to be the best, from the display to the design, the battery, and of course, the performance. Using a weaker chip in such an expensive phone would feel like a letdown. That's why it's such a relief that Samsung is sticking with the full Snapdragon 8 Elite. It shows that they are serious about making the Fold 7 a real flagship phone, not a watered-down version. This news came from a reliable benchmark leak, which clearly showed the Fold 7 running the full chip, just like the Galaxy S25. This puts to rest all the worries and rumors, and fans can now relax knowing the Fold 7 will be just as powerful as expected. But that's not all. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is also expected to launch with One UI 8 right out of the box. That means it might even have newer software than the Galaxy S25 at launch. One UI 8 is expected to bring better multitasking, smarter foldable features, and an overall smoother experience. This means the Z Fold 7 won't just be powerful, it could actually feel more useful and flexible, especially for people who want to use the big screen for work, entertainment, or creative tasks. Samsung's decision to use the full chip and latest software proves they are no longer treating foldable phones as just an experiment. Foldables are now a serious part of their premium phone lineup, and they deserve the best features and hardware, just like any other top-tier phone. The earlier rumors about a downgraded chip caused a lot of confusion, but in truth, there was never any solid proof that Samsung was really going to do that. It was just the internet doing what it does best, spreading ideas before they're confirmed. Luckily, now we have the facts. So, here's the bottom line. If you've been thinking about getting the Galaxy Z Fold 7, you can feel confident. You'll get the full power of the Snapdragon 8 Elite plus the newest software, One UI 8, right from the start. And with Samsung also expected to launch the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and the more budget-friendly Galaxy Z Flip FE this summer, there will be a foldable phone for everyone. But if you want the most advanced, no-compromise foldable, the Z Fold 7 is the one to watch.